always seems like his feet aren't on the ground. It's because he's building a place to stand. My feet weren't on the ground. My adolescence and my early adulthood was a wreck. Wrecking my education, wrecking my chances for a stable career, wrecking relationships, wrecking cars, wrecking trucks, wrecking motorcycles, and just plain old getting wrecked. Two things saved me from annihilation. One was clinging to work. Somehow, no matter what I had imbibed or smoked or snorted or who I shared it with, I managed to show up for work the next day and unlock my toolbox and roll another motorcycle up on the work stand. The other thing that saved me was New Mexico. The high desert, bounded only by the mountains and the sky, is a great place to chill out, calm down a little bit, get a handle on things. It wasn't long before I swapped my wrenches for some carpentry tools. After a few weeks, the grease that for 5 years had been ground into my knuckles began to fade. My first grill gig was teaming up with another East Coast refugee, an alcoholic cabinet maker from somewhere in the Berkshires. Maybe David knew it. We contracted for the carpentry work on a desert version of the Prairie House designed by Bart Prince. Bart had worked for Bruce Goff, who in turn had worked for the master himself, Frank Lloyd Wright. This was a project for experienced and versatile craftsmen, not an old boozer and a novice like myself. But somehow the house got built, and it was still standing 30 years later when Janet and I visited in 2005.